Hi guys, this is Jose. I wanted to talk about a little bit how I got close to the Lord and a little bit of my college experience. And yeah, so I'm gonna start off with my first year in college. Um, so I dormed my first year in college, and you know everything was fine. I was an engineering major, and I took these classes and I did well in the classes, but I realized that engineering wasn't for me. And after my second quarter, I decided to switch majors. And ironically, I changed into psychology. So I switched into psychology, and my third quarter, um, I took basically just general courses, to help transition to the next year where I was actually going to take like the actual psychology courses. And I remember um, the night where I actually decided to switch from engineering to psychology. I had all these courses prepared, such as like engineering courses, chemistry, and I remember, going into the system where you actually apply for the courses, and I decided to um, drop all the courses, and in the last minute that night, I decided I'm gonna take general courses next quarter because I want to switch majors, and that was a risk itself. But I don't know. I just had this feeling like I had to do it, and I remember that night. I was just looking for random courses. I needed three classes so I could you know fit for financial aid and actually count as a full-time student. And I remember I just applied for these random courses. I applied for English, philosophy, and I needed one more course, right? And this is where I just looked up classes that were like had good reviews and the professors. And there was this theater course where you only had to like basically just watch movies and like write reviews about it. And I I saw that it was full, right? And I checked later on at night, and even though I had a wait list of 16, the class was open, maybe because the other people had already applied for other classes. So I applied for the class and I got it. And, that was a miracle itself. And I was happy. And then the next day, I remember I went to the professor to because it was class. It was a night class, and I entered, and I sat down, and I already had basically missed 2 weeks of class because, you know, drop period it comes like 2 weeks after you start classes, and I remember the classroom was like an auditorium, so I went down to tell the professor, oh, what am I missing? What should I do? I'm Jose, and I told him this, and he just straight out looked at me and said, "Who the f are you?" And when he said that, I felt like this like knot in my throat. I was like, wow, okay. And I just went back up to where I was sitting down, and I sat there just thinking like, wow, okay. Um, all of this is happening for a reason. I'll just stay calm and think about it. So I went back to my dorm. I'm not gonna lie, I cried a little bit. Um, I was transitioning from engineering to psychology, and this is how it started off. And that next year, I actually took psychology courses, and I wasn't dormant anymore. I was renting in this place close by, and luckily, again, I count this as a miracle itself. I got this place cheap, walking distance to Cal Poly, and everything was fine. I was enjoying my classes. I was walking to school. Everything was fine. um but you know that feeling when like everything is going fine, and then I don't know if like everybody experiences this, but like everything is going fine and you're scared that something is gonna go wrong, right? And every little thing, like when you feel like that, and you're like alone, I guess, not really socializing with anybody, or because I'm a quiet person, and I guess that kind of affected. You think like every little thing, like, oh, I'm walking to school and somebody's walking behind me, or stuff like that. But I think things like that happened because again, I wasn't living according to the Lord. um I guess I was living in sin, and that I guess that kind of affected me being alone and living in sin, affected how um, I actually connected with the Lord each day. And this, in the long term, this caused me to um, have like OCD symptoms, and like I started like to like excessively like want to clean stuff, and stuff like that, or like stuff I didn't even notice, like counting, or like repetitive behavior, compulsive behavior, just to make myself feel better. And I felt alone, I felt sad. And like I like to think of it like if I was in quarantine before it even happened. And this is when, after we switched to semesters, and after the like during the second semester in my second year, or actually my third year, I decided that I didn't want to live alone anymore. So I came back home, and um, it didn't help much. Thankfully, my dad, he works in LA. Um, he's a construction worker, so he works around the LA area. So he took me, but again, this didn't help. I felt alone. I felt confused. I felt like if you know like nobody understand me, like I felt alone. And I know I was studying psychology, but um, it didn't help. These tactics didn't help. And I started losing weight. um, Again, I wasn't social. And I saw everybody around me and they were happy, and I was saying, why is this happening to me? Why can't I be happy like them? Why can't I enjoy my college life? And I remember my friends from high school. I see them around, and I didn't want them to see me that way. I wanted to you know have fun with them, and enjoy my college life, but I didn't know what to do. So this is when my fourth year came in, and again, we're in a semester system, and again, I still felt the same. um, I felt like I was alone. I just wanted to graduate already and get out of there, basically. And this is where my last semester came in, and again, another like small miracle, God wink, that you could say. um, I remember I took this class, program evaluation, and there was this student that I saw, and we got into small groups, and this student um, was Christian. She was very smart, and I saw how she was very happy. She was very like she greeted people, and like, oh, how are you? Or like randomly when I see her in the highway, she'll be like, oh, how are you, friend? Or like stuff like that. And I saw her happiness, and I was like, why can't I be like her? Why can't I be happy like her? And I guess that was like the Lord sent her to see that, telling me to get closer to him. And so I got that thing, right? But I got that message, but I didn't like directly, like right after, just get closer to the Lord. Again, I just wanted the year to end. and it ended. Unfortunately, I couldn't graduate, or I did graduate, but I didn't walk. And my last semester, I spent a year at home. I got my bachelor's degree a year, months after I graduated in May. And that's when I was here at home. Again, I still felt the same. I felt like even though I was home, I didn't feel safe. I felt insecure. I felt alone. Again, these compulsions or like OCD behavior, repetitive behavior was causing me to not be myself. And my family noticed. And again, I don't want them to see me this way. And I wasn't myself. So after a few months of feeling that way, I couldn't bear it anymore. So I just basically got on my knees and prayed to the Lord that, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to improve on? I basically surrendered my life to Him. Basically told Him, what do you want me to do, Lord? What do you want me to do? And, after the day after, I did feel a small difference, like I wouldn't do these behaviors, but how I am today wasn't instantaneous. It takes endurance. It takes what's the word I'm looking for? Patience, calmness, and basically everything. I came to notice that everything I went through was a test, and I endured through it. It gave me endurance, and now that I know what I was going through, and now that I repented for my sins, nothing bothers me. I have nothing missing. And I feel His presence every day. These small little signs or God winks, basically His warmth, I feel it every day. And I'm not a religious person. It's not like I go to church every day or every Sunday or stuff like that, or I have to wear this, or I can't go out with friends, or I can't listen to this type of music or whatever. But I still have respect for Him, and that's what matters. I like to think of it this way: like when you pray, you talk to the Lord, and when you read the Bible, the Lord is talking to you. And that combination, that simple combination, basically brings forth the Holy Spirit in you. And it takes time. It's not going to be instantaneous. That's what I want people to know. It's not like it's going to happen from today to tomorrow. It takes time. And that's all I wanted to share. I'm gonna continue making more videos. Maybe stuff like this, or like tips on how to read the Bible and what I have read, and stuff like that. I wanna make it like every Monday. I'm planning to read the Bible by the end of the year. Reading a book a week, and also like stuff I learned from school, like psychological tips, again with background in Christianity. Well, actually, that's something I want to say. Don't think of Christianity like as a religion. Think of it as a connection with the Lord. What is it called? When you think of the Lord, don't think of Him like only in the sky. He's all around us. Just like this fireplace right here. You feel His warmth every day. And originally I was gonna make this video outside, but it started to snow, so I did the video right here. And don't think of Christianity like a religion. Think of it as something like you have a connection with the Lord by praying and reading the Bible, not by these man-made rules that just like separates people. All right, I'm just rambling on. That's it, guys. Hopefully I see you guys next Monday. I'm currently reading John and Acts, and I'll make a video about that. Um, if you guys want, in the comment section, write down like anything you guys want to like ask me personally or about the Bible, like the way I like read it and highlight it and annotate it, stuff like that. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you.